Alright, next step is going to be getting the file from the Digital Art Server folder. So make sure that you have gone into Digital Art Server folder, gone to Info and High School Computer Graphs, Info, Read Only, CG1 Lessons, third quarter, and Photoshop Graffiti. Right-click, copy Graffiti Doodle New, and paste it into your files in your work folder, and then open it up. So we've got Graffiti Doodle New is open. I've also got open my outlines layer. Alright, this is the one that has just the outlines all by itself. These are the other ones that I had done after I had done my black and white and my levels adjustment layers. Alright, so I'm going to take this layer. Now watch what I do. I'm going to, just with the cursor, click and drag the outlines layer into Graffiti Doodle New, and as it's activated, you see that white outline coming in here, and then I drag it into the middle of the artboard and drop it in there. Whoa, that's huge. I didn't know it would be that big. So I might have to scale this down or end this operation and actually work on this image size, make sure the image size is correct. Aha, it's only 200 resolution. It should be 300. So as soon as you get that file, go to image size, and change the resolution to 300. Again, that's image size, and change it to 300 so that this will work correctly. So now I'm going to drag this in here one more time, and that'll work nicely. Now from here I can select the Move tool and Show Transform Tools. I can uncheck Auto Select, but just Show Transform Tools on that layer. I can turn it however I wanted to do it. I can scale it up and down if I want it to be smaller on the wall. Whatever you want to do. Do your adjustments before you do all your coloring and everything else first. You can still do it after the fact, but it's just nice to have that done. I'm actually going to press Control and grab those corners and kind of even it up a bit more. This is called distorting. Transform or edit, transform, distort. Check that off. I feel good about it. And now we are going to work with this. You get rid of your drawing layer. You've got your outlines layer. That's going to be below the wall, but here is where we're going to do a lot of our work. Background, you can turn that off. But now we're going to go over a couple different ways of filling in this color. The outlines I want to leave by itself. I'm going to lock it, as a matter of fact, because I don't want to color into it too much. I may want to clean some stuff up, duplicate the layer just in case, to make a copy of it. Maybe I have some outlines, or excuse me, an originals layer. Keep the outlines copy in there. This is my method. It's worked for me. You can choose to do it a different way, but don't come complaining to me when it's not working out right. Alright, if you would like to, you can start cleaning up the edges in here. Duplicate this one more time. I've got the original, now I've got this one that I've unlocked because I'm going to be messing around with this, like using my eraser tool. Right and left bracket, increase and decrease the size of your brush. Be aware of that. Right and left bracket. Increase and decrease the size of your brush. Control Z. You can only go back once in Photoshop. So if you would like to go back further, say I wanted to go edit, step backwards, it's Alt Control Z. If I wanted to make a straight line, I click once and hold Shift. I'll show you that with the brush tool. Left bracket. Click once, hold Shift, click again, you make a straight line. Alright, depending on the opacity and everything else. That goes the same thing for eraser. Click once, hold Shift, click again. Or click and hold Shift, and you can just click in a straight line. Anyway, I'm going to go click once, hold Shift, click again to clean up those edges. Alright, you can clean up a lot of stuff in here. You can spend all day cleaning this up. I just want to do a couple of things in the middles of these guys. Get rid of those. I needed to close off a couple. This had an edge here. There's a gap on one of these, I believe, if I didn't get it with my... yeah, I did get it with my pen. There might be a little bit of gap there. Brush tool, B for brush. Quick keys, B for brush. Fill that in. All right, we should be good to go. Now, here is the 3 methods for filling it in. I like to go ahead and make a layer below. Title it my color layer. And just begin just coloring with my brush tool if I wanted to. Say I wanted these to be red. Choose your red color. Alright, and just color below it. Alright, so I wanted these 3 blocks to be red. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I will now go back into my outlines layer using magic wand and select that area. Go back down to my color and then delete. That's one way to really get quick and easy way to clean that up. Or I can actually make that a selection on the outset. Alright, maybe I just select these areas. Select inverse, and then color within them. So I selected the interior of here, selected the inverse of it, and then I can go back to my brush tool inside of my color. And here's the thing, I would lock your outlines copy so don't accidentally color into it. And here you go, I can color right inside of there. Alright, I can get that later. So I'm making all those things easily done. Alright, that's one method. That is using the magic wand tool to help you out. The other method will be using the brush tool and the fill bucket tool. I'll go over those in the next tutorial.